Good noon to everyone. Today discuss about the instrumentation and process control. Unit number 10 controller tuning and advanced controller ma topic છે આજનો cascade control. Okay, first of all the introduction is part of the cascade control, then after feed forward control. Okay, this is the last point in this chapter, unit number 10. So start કરીશું આપણે cascade control system for a part of the introductions, then detailed explanation part. To provide the motivation of the study of cascade control, consider the single loop control of jacket kettle as shown in a figure 18, and the system consists of a kettle through which water entering at a temperature Ti is heated to T0 by the flow of hot oil through a jacket surrounding the kettle, and the temperature of the water in the kettle is measured and transmitted to the controller system, which in turn adjusts the flow of hot oil through the jacket. This control system is satisfactory for controlling the kettle temperature. However, if the temperature of the oil supply should drop, the kettle temperature can undergoes a large program for excursion from the set point before control is again established. The reason for this controller does not take corrective actions. Okay, large excursion from the set point before the control is again established. The reason for this is the controller does not take corrective actions until the effect of the drop in oil supply temperature. Okay, this is a figure now. Okay, this is a simply explanation part. Okay, single loop control of a jacket kettle and a cascade control of a kettle. Now again discussion part is there. First of all, introduction is there to provide the motivation for the study of cascade. And then simply consider the single loop control of a jacket kettle as shown in a figure part 18. The system consists of a kettle through which water entering at a temperature Ti is heated to T0 by the flow of hot oil through a jacket surrounding the kettle. The temperature of the water in the provided surrounding the kettle, the temperature of the water in the kettle is measured and transmitted to the controller, which in turn adjusts the flow of hot oil through the jacket. And this is the control system is satisfactory for controlling the kettle temperature. However, if the temperature of the oil supply should drop, the kettle temperature can undergoes a large program for excursions from the set point before control is again established. The reason for this is that the controller does not take corrective actions until the effect of the drop in a oil supply temperature. Okay, this is a figure. Draw in your notebook. Okay, what is WTI, TS, hot oil માટે? Now W and Ti what are? The primary controller and secondary controller system set point, hot oil T0, and the WTI for figure is the single loop controller system, jacket kettle, and cascade control of a jacket kettle. The has worked itself through the system of several resistance to teach the measuring element. to prevent the sluggish response of kettle temperature to disturbance in oil supply temperature. The control system shown in figure 18 is processed proposed in this system, which include two controller and two measuring element. Now, this is a part of this topic to prevent the sluggish response of cattle to a disturbance in oil supply temperature, and the control system shown in figure 18 is proposed in this system, which include two controller and two measuring element. The output of the primary controller is used to adjustment the set point of a secondary controller, which is used to the control the jacket temperature. Under this condition, the primary controller system adjusts indirectly the jacket temperature. If the oil temperature should drop, the secondary control loop will act quickly to maintain the jacket temperature close to the value determined by the set point, that is adjusted by this block diagram. Advanced control strategies. This is a point regarding this block diagram also. A single loop conventional control system, cascade control system, primary controller. This system shown in figure 18 is called a cascade control system. The primary controller is also preferred to as the master's controller, and the secondary controller is referred to as the slave controller. Okay, simply this system in figure 18 is called a cascade control system. Primary controller is also referred to as the master's controller, and the secondary controller is referred to as the slave controller. Simplified, the block diagram of the single loop system is shown on 18.2a. Okay, this one block diagram. Nah. Okay, all notification is there. Draw in your notebook. Again, this diagram: oil supply temperature, GC, GV and G jacket and catalyst માટે. Now the simple sloop jacket kettle માટે and cascade control of a jacket kettle. The primary controller, secondary controller, hot oil, primary controller, WTI and T0 water માટે. Now analysis of the cascade control. To develop the closed loop transfer function for a cascade control system, consider the general block diagram shown in figure. In this diagram, the load disturbance capital U enter between the two blocks of the plant and their inner loop enclose this formation, this load disturbances, and to determine the transfer function, and the enclosed determine the transfer function CR. The inner loop is reduced to the one block by the method shown in a chapter 12 જે જોઈ ગયા છે આપણે. The result is shown in a figure 18.3b, and the block diagram of figure can be used to give the result. C by R is equal to GC1 GA G3. The 1 plus GC1 GA G3 H1 for GC2. This equations याद रख दो તમે ખાસ. Okay. Now this point in the temperature measurement આપણે next year માં જોઈશું. To develop the closed loop transfer function for a cascade control system and consider the general block diagram in this diagram also. And the disturbance capital U enter the between the two blocks of the plant and the inner loop enclosed and a load disturbance. They determine this equation C by R valu GC1 GA G3 by 1 plus GC1 GA G3 H1, and the block diagram figure 18.3b can be used to give the result, and where the GA is equal to GC2 G1 G2 by 1 plus GC2 G1 G2 H2. Okay, now draw this block diagram in your notebook. Now to obtain the transfer function releasing output the load C by U, the block diagram of figure 18.3a rearrange by the placings the transfer function GC2 G1 in the feedback path of the primary and secondary loop. The new arrangement is shown in a figure 18.4a. Since R is equal to 0 for the case under the consideration part, the block diagram can be redrawn as shown in a figure 14.b. This diagram, which has the same form as the one in a figure 18.3a, can now be reduced to the form shown in a figure. Applications of the rules of chapter 12, and the finally gives the C by U G3 by G1 G2 GC2 GA by GA GC1 H1 H3. Okay, write down in your equations. Okay, simply this example in your notebook. Cascade control is especially useful in reducing the effect of a load disturbance that move through the control system slowly. The inner loop has the effect of reducing the lag in the outer loop, with the result that the cascade system responds more quickly with a higher frequency of oscillations. Okay, simply figure your graphically system response to step change in set point for a single loop control and a cascade control for this example. Conventional control with KC, TI, KCI and TI1, KC2 ની વેલ્યુ આપેલી છે અલગ અલગ is a second graphical system. Response to the step change in the load, for example, no control system, conventional control system with KC, and now the choice of control and the tuning of the primary and secondary controller for a cascade control system must be given the carefully consideration part. Okay, the PID controller માટે. And the actions for the primary controller is generally PI or PID control. The integral action is needed to reduce offset when the sustained change in a load or set point occur. The problem of adjusting a primary control is essentially the same as for a single loop control system, since the addition of the inner loop can be changed the dynamic of the outer loop significantly. The primary control must be returned when the inner loop is closed or when the secondary control system. Okay, thank you so much.